good matchup on tap here at Busch Stadium. One of baseball's best rivalries. The Cubs challenge the Cardinals. Next. Beautiful panoramic shot there of the Gateway Arch looming high over Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, you see there, the home fans have got the brooms out for this one. The guys have taken the first two games of this three-game series, and the way they're playing, they've got to be the favorites in this one, too.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Dexter Fowler makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway now in the weekend finale as the first pitch is looked at for strike one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
And that includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
And this is lined back into center field, and he's on to start the ball game. It's a base hit.
Well, hopefully that's not a sign of things to come. First batter of the game, he's all over this pitch and lines into center field for a leadoff single to get things started.
Curtis Granderson will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. First pitch coming from Wainwright, and the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Pause, now the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Nobody out, runner on first. He'll try again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Peralta for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Anthony Rizzo will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here it comes. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
2-2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Well, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. It's the Cubs 0, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball.